Okay, so you've had your 1 hour long questionnaire fill out session, and now we have to discuss the questionnaire. The point of the questionnaire discussion is to gain alignment and really perform like a brand therapy session. It's to go one level deeper into the assumptions that we all had of what is true in our brand. It's meant to, I hate to use this analogy, but it's the best one. But if you've ever had fish, when you go to clean the tank, you know, the tank looks great and everything. And then when you go and do the vacuum, a whole bunch of poop comes to the surface. That's what this is actually. So things in your company may look like in perfect equilibrium and everybody is in their place and knows exactly. You hold this discussion session and a whole bunch of stuff comes up. I guarantee you there's going to be a huge nugget of insight that comes out of this meeting that will be leveraged in future steps. So I'm going to walk you through some tips on how to hold this discussion so that it's not a waste of time. First tip is schedule this meeting at least a week after you filled out the questionnaire. What this does is gives everyone on your team kind of time to sleep on things, but also time to forget the minutia of everything that was said. So we want to kind of distance, because when we revisit the answers, there's probably going to be some just mental insight that was gained through everyone just sleeping, where maybe sticking points that you had self-resolve. Another tip I have is to involve people that are outside of your team, not in the group that filled out the questionnaire. And this is another method to counteract your curse of knowledge. And these people are meant for you to have to explain yourself. They're to poke holes in all the kind of vague language or inconsistencies or anything boilerplate. There's 3 things that you want to be on the lookout for. And that is boilerplate language, inconsistencies with different answers, and then vague language. Boilerplate. Knock on anything that's boilerplate. If you can tell that something was copied and pasted from some other document, or what I'll see is people will copy and paste the same differentiators on the competitive landscape page, so they'll use the same for the differentiators. Knock on that. So if we don't allow ourselves to use the company descriptor that's on the front page of the website, we have to explain what we do in human terms. An idea may actually bubble up to the surface. And I've seen this. A client of ours, they use boilerplate language in describing what they do. I rephrased. That's a tactic you can use. So anytime something has been said, just rephrase it. Just repeat it back and see what people say. So I've rephrased their boilerplate language. I said, okay, so you help your clients collect bills. And then to which they responded back saying, yes, our clients are tired of collecting bills from their customers. It makes them feel like a mafia bill collector, collecting on somebody that made a bad bet or something. That actually turned into an idea. Inconsistencies would be, well, our marketing goal is awareness. We need to make prospects aware of the problem and, what we do, brand awareness, right? But then later on in the most valuable customer, we identified them as a late stage buyer. Well, that's an inconsistency. A late stage buyer already knows they have a problem and they're already actively researching for companies to solve their issue. That may be a misalignment there. So make sure you have those discussions. And it turns out that your sales team is saying, no, we have plenty of leads. We just have a hard time closing them. I'm not sure a brand film is right for you. You may need content that helps the decision. So that could be sales demos, or that could be a product demo. That can be, a customer testimonial. It's been said that early stage buyers need to be inspired. Late stage buyers need to be reassured. So if you have a late stage buyer in the decision phase, a brand film would not work. An example of vague language would be, What's the job title of your single most valuable customer? C-suite. It's too vague. There's different types of C people, right? CEO, CXO, CTO, CIO. They're all different. Which C-suite person? So that's vague. Good luck on your discussion. Remember, 1 or 2 hours, and I'll see you in the next video, the competitive analysis.